the Kraber.
How the fuck does this guy get what? Bro, hook it up. Hello, content creator here. Would love to. You got this fucking mighty dookie hoo over here, respectfully. But like, what the fuck?
In season 13 of Apex Legends, according to leaks, the Kraber is now going to do 280 headshot damage, 140 body damage, and 112 damage to the leg. Now 280 headshot damage is perfectly fine when you think about the fact that the max health you can have is 225, so it still is a one shot to the head. However, if you have a grey helmet, it will now do 250.
This motherfucker put a thing on the ground to increase his damage between white helmet, blue helmet. What in the fucking coding is this? This motherfucker just coded that attachment to be a white helmet or a purple helmet or
with a blue helmet will survive.
But they can't even fucking fix the audio. I digress.
A Kraber headshot. A freaking Kraber headshot, and they'll survive it. And even worse, if you have a purple or a gold helmet, the Kraber will deal 189 headshot damage. So you could survive if you have purple armor with a purple.
How do I feel about this? How do I feel about it? I don't like it. I always thought to myself, so I didn't know the context, but I saw Fallout's tweet, and I think I responded to it. I got to pull it up. I got to see if I even responded to it. I think, yeah, exactly. I think Kraber content is fun on the pub side, on the whatever side. I would even say you can leave it in rank, even though ranked is kind of like, like when you get Kraber, it still kind of sucks, but it's ranked. You know, it's like, it's not money. You're not playing for money. You're playing for RP. It's a little bit different. You're still playing for some content. You're still playing for something. When you talk about competitive, when there's millions of dollars on the line, having a gun, my breakdown of what it was you have this fucking gun that can one-shot somebody. You can play perfectly. And the way that the game is kind of set up right now is Loba is meta. So she'll use her Loba ult with no risk at all to herself, her team, using utility other than the ultimate, will pull a Kraber from the care package before anybody can get to it. You know, teams can't portal and risk their lives for packages anymore. They don't do it. They don't risk their lives for packages because there's Lobas everywhere. So you have these teams that are just getting these power weapons for zero effort and then maximizing on the benefit of a power weapon, right? Power weapons should be this like, I'm risking my life to get this weapon so that way I can do whatever, right? Which is why Wraith's Portal was like, you take a Wraith Portal, you dome the package, you grab the weapon. It's like, ooh, we got it, whatever, right? So, yeah, now we have people scared of dropping shit. So, now that we have Loba in meta, it's like the Kraber, you know, getting Krabered by somebody, you're playing absolutely perfect. But because a team kind of gets to the end game, they use Loba ult, they grab all this stuff, they grab the Kraber, they're shooting you, you can't do anything about it. Your whole game is ruined. If you rotated well, you rotated perfect, you did everything, you just simply lose because of a gun. Like an RNG gun, right? Like it's like his aspect was as a caster, he's like, it's exciting to cast these games and everything like that, which I can also agree. But at the same time too, I guarantee you any caster would find it, any viewer, excuse me. I think any viewer being at home is going to look at somebody with a Kraber and be like, oh, we got a headshot. It's like, oh yeah, whoa, we got a fucking headshot. Or as a viewer, would you like to see these two teams be like, push for the spot, you dome, they're fighting, epic moments, boom, armor swap happens, boom, holy shit, he fucking clutched a 2v3, oh my god, right? Like it's way more intense as a viewer and as a caster, right? Like it's just way more intense. You have these teams fighting for a spot. You have a team that is like risking their positioning and doing everything like that. When you have somebody with a Kraber, it's like they hit a headshot, they're pushing up, oh, it's a 2v3, oh, they win, oh, the Kraber. You know what I mean? It's like Kraber's like entertaining, but if you had to pick the ladder, you would much rather see these two teams go at it. You would much rather see this bloodbath team go at it, win that fucking trade, armor swap, get the reset, res, and here we are, right? So that's my 2 cents on the matter of just like the Kraber portion, but I don't know. That's just me. We have scrims in 18 minutes, by the way. So that's kind of one of those things where like, okay, but it can break, right? It can break from the other side. So teammates, so if you're trying to pop this shield and move forward and stuff like that. Now I will say this too. it redirects and it moves with you. It moves pretty slow, but if you're moving and you're rotating, this could be very beneficial for players that aren't, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want to say as skilled. I still think Gibraltar's better. And the reason why I think Gibraltar's better is because in that end game, when you throw your bubble, you're committing to a spot and you're fighting for that spot. If you're rotating with Newcastle and you throw out your wall and you rotate with your wall, everyone's just going to shoot your wall down. And then once your wall is broken, you're SOL, right? But then it kind of goes down to his ultimate, which then kind of makes me go, that's interesting. His whole kit is based off of defense. His entire fucking kit. It's based off of defensive reses, it's based off of defensive rotations, and it's based off of defensive positioning and holding. I wonder if his ultimate, can you place 2 ults? So can you put one wall down and put another wall down? Right? Like, who knows? It could be like a Watson gen, right? Where if you didn't destroy it, it stays out. Or a rampart wall. Like if you don't break it, it stays. So only one ult. Okay. Thanks, Asta. So only one ult. So now we have our answer, right? We only have one ult. So now I'm kind of thinking to myself, being like, okay, Newcastle, you could take away a piece of the wall. You can't move them though. One cool thing that I've seen about the video with Newcastle is he has a rotationary ability where he can leap. So if his team needs to rotate, what he can do is he can place his shield. Just kind of like theory crafting. He places his shield in front of him, right? And his team is going to walk. He then uses his ultimate, jumps in front of this shield, places the wall, takes the spot, his team walks up behind the spot, and then runs to the wall. Right? So it's kind of like the wall is already placed. They're already preventing the shots being shot. And if that makes sense, he's preventing the shots using the wall. And then he's also putting the shield to also protect. So it's like 2 different things. That's just like one theory craft that I have. There's tons of different ideas that you could possibly do with this kit, especially with his ult. We won't see that until we have it in mass form, in a ranked, in a scrim, in competitive. We got to see. But I think he will be tried. I think he'll be tried in competitive. I don't think he replaces Gibraltar. I think he shakes up the meta. And I also think that in order to bring him in the meta, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this whole breaking the shield thing is a test. They're going to see how well this legend does with breaking the shield, breaking this little dome. And if it does well and has an overwhelmingly positive reaction, they're going to do it to Gibraltar Dome, which is then going to make him meta. Because as of right now, the only reason why Gibraltar is just better is you have this indestructible dome for 15 seconds. Like, you can res and pop a battery and be fine. Like a full res and a bat is what you can do in a battery. Or in a bubble. Which is a huge reset. That's a huge fucking reset. I do like his ability to res and bring people. Was it 12 seconds? Oh, so 12 seconds. Still a res and a bat. His Q has a 15-second cooldown, which is nice. Yeah, okay. Let me see something real quick. I don't know when he's shifting it. How sick would it be if he places this wall, right? After he's done placing the wall. Tell me this wouldn't be fucking sick. He places a wall and a gun comes out right here. Like a random gun. Like with like one thing of ammo and that's it. That'd be kind of sick. That'll be OP. I mean, won't always use it. No, like a random, like we're talking like a stock R301 with 20 bullets or 40 bullets of ammo. Or a nade. Nah, not a nade. No. Fuck that. The turning is interesting. By the way, Asta, hope you're having a good day off. I saw that you were taking the day off. Look at you were feeling yourself on Insta. You were like, okay, like getting shit done and whatnot. So no barrel on the Spitfire. I'm so pissed about the Mastiff. Okay. Feeling myself. Yeah. I see you. I respect it. Apparently there's a Kraber nerf. Can someone talk to me about the Kraber nerf? I still think the Kraber should one-shot. They just need to remove it for competitive. I put a post on Twitter thinking that I didn't know they nerfed it.